Good morning, y'all. Sorry, it really feels like I haven't filmed a video in like forever. I've just been like so busy with all like the horse training. I'm trying to sell a couple horses and it's just been kind of crazy lately. A lot going on. But anyways, this morning I'm just feeding all the animals. Got to get down the pigs, the chickens, and I have to go down and feed Blue Boy the pony. He's still here. He'll probably be here for another like week and a half. They're so loud. They're so hungry. The spider web. Yesterday we moved the chicks out here that were in our little sunroom. They were just getting too big and too stinky for in there, so we moved them out here in this little kennel. We got it all set up for them in there. We have a couple dog houses, a couple little bins in there full of hay, water, and everything is in there. This was our hens like lane spot. We had all their bins, but then we have this hoop house over here, and we just put a few of their bins under here and the roosting bar over here, and I think it's super homey for them. I think we're gonna get another hog panel and just hoop it over right there and put another tarp, so that way it's a little bit bigger for them. But we only have about 8-10 hens over here, so there's not that many, so maybe they won't need it. And it's not like it's that cold yet. I mean, we've had a few colder days, but it hasn't been like really cold yet, so I think it's fine. I'm just gonna check for eggs. There's 4 in there. There's none in there. And none in there. Okay, so we have 4 eggs. Jojo, did you get an egg? Did you do your tricks for an egg? Were you a good boy? Yes. You enjoy your egg. I'm headed down to go feed the pony, but Luke, he was coming down with me, but he just ran up to go get our little lawn tractor, and we're gonna till up the round pen. I like to do it every 2 to 3 days just to refresh the ground, because as you see, the horses kind of turn it up, and I like to keep it really nice. I'm gonna pick up that tarp. I was using that yesterday, and I didn't put it back on the fence, so I'm gonna pick that up, get it all cleaned up. Hands are all muddy now. Just finished with that, and thank you to my brother Luke for helping me film. It's so nice when you have an extra hand filming. It's like you don't have to worry about it. It's so nice. You can just do what you gotta do, and then you don't have to worry about filming. But anyways, let's feed the pony. Gotta pick up after him, and then I gotta go inside and get done some stuff too. I'm getting it. Don't worry, buddy. Here's your hay. But you want grain, don't you? Yes? You're so spoiled. You're so spoiled. Okay, y'all, this is what everyone's been wanting to see. Story! Oh my goodness, I've been so excited to show y'all her. And we named her Story because I'm gonna tell y'all her crazy little story. And that's why her name's Story, right? Oh my goodness, she's so cute. She's so cute. She's so cute. Alright, so let me tell y'all her story. So it's actually super crazy. So my brother works about 45 minutes away from home, so just keep that in mind. That's like pretty far away from home. And then he was having some problems with his tire, so as soon as he got to work, he put on his spare tire. Him and his buddy put it on, and on it after work, he was driving home and he was hearing this like meowing sound. He said it sounded just like this meowing sound. So he pulled over twice on his drive home, on his 45-minute drive home. And then he said even when he stopped, he still heard the meowing. He thought it was something wrong with the spare tire because he never put on a spare tire or never dealt with a spare tire like that before. So he thought something was wrong with his tire. And yeah, he said he heard this meowing. And then by the time he got home, it was already dark, and he was just like, "Mom, I hear this like meowing sound." And Mom's like, "Did you look throughout your car?" He's like, "Yes, I did, and I didn't see anything." He said, "I think it was my tire, but even when I stopped, I still heard this sound." And we talked about it like all night long. Come back here. Hello. I know I'm telling you a story. Yes, I am. You're so cute. And what was, okay, yeah. And then so that night, I even looked with a flashlight like underneath his car. He wants to jump away. And I did not see anything, and I didn't hear any meowing. I'm like, I don't hear anything. And then, but what was funny is that all of our dogs were like running around his car and trying to sniff, and they were like going crazy. So I'm like, maybe there is something in there, or was. So I don't know. It was already getting dark, so like we're like kind of like whatever, you know. So the next morning, my brother was on his way to go get a new tire for his car, and then right before he pulled out, he started hearing the meowing again. So he got out of his car. I was working with one of the horses at this time. He got out of his car, and then he looked underneath his car and he saw a little orange tail. And so he ran inside and grabbed my mom and my other brother. He's like, guys, I see a cat, I see a cat, I see its tail. So we go in there and then we look, and then it was like above the tire, like all underneath the car and all that. And then they see a little face, and they're like, I think it's a, hi. They're like, I think it's like a kitten. And then so they were scared to grab it because they thought it was like this wild cat. And they called me up. They were like, hey Joy, like we see the cat. I'm like, no way. So then I run up, and then I got gloves on and I tried to reach, but I couldn't reach, like, because it was like over the tire. It was like all under there, and it was kind of like hissing, and it was like moving back, and all I could see is like its face, just a little bit of its face. So Matthew and we took off the tire, and then I was able to reach my hand and look at her. Look at Story. What are you doing? You're so crazy. You're so crazy. So I reached my hand in there and I grabbed her out. And they thought, I mean, we kind of all thought like it was going to be a bigger cat and kind of wild and all that. And I pull her out, and she's just this little kitten. I pull her out and I'm holding her like this. I'm like, oh my soul, she is so small. She's so little. We would think that when we got her, we've had her for about like a week now, but we at the time were like, she's so small. She was like 5 weeks old. Like, she's so young. But what's amazing through this story is that she stayed up underneath his car for 45 minutes all the way home. And she stayed in under his car. She's trying to get on the stool. She's so funny. She keeps distracting me. What's crazy that she stayed in his car like the whole time, and she stayed in underneath his car all night long with all the dogs there. So crazy. So that's why we named her Story, and we've had her for about a week now. And where Matthew works, it's just really busy and crazy. It's just this big business thing. So it's like we have no idea where she came from or where's her home or anything. So we decided to keep her, right? And she is just the sweetest kitty ever, aren't you? I know, I love you too. She's so sweet. At first she was like hissing a little bit, she was scared, but as you see, she quickly warmed up to all of us. And her and Chubbs, it's so funny. She's just starting to get used to Chubbs, and it's so funny. Chubbs, he just like ignores her and pretends that she's not even there, but she'll now come up to Chubbs and like sniff him, and Chubbs will just look the other direction. He's like, I don't see you. It's so funny. What are you doing? She's so crazy. But she's the sweetest thing ever. She'll just be in the house like walking around, and then she loves this one spot on our couch, and so we'll just be sitting there and she'll come and just like curl up in your arms, and she's just so sweet, and she's so playful and so sweet, and she's just the cutest ever. Yeah, she agrees. I know, you're so cute. How'd you get so cute? I love you too. Oh yes, hi, hello. You're so cute. But she's not gonna be an outside kitty. She's gonna be an inside kitty because we have all of our dogs roaming around all over the place. So we gotta keep her safe inside. And then she's already litter box trained. She only goes in litter box. She hasn't even had. She has. Oh yes, you are so sweet. Yeah, you're getting playful. Hi, nice to meet you too. You are so cute. Oh, another funny thing is she likes to lay on her back. She loves to lay on her back. That's like her favorite thing ever. He's so cute. Uh-oh, you're gonna fall off the bed. You're gonna fall off the bed. Yeah, when I pulled her out, Mom's like, I don't know if we should keep her, or I'm like, you don't know. I'm like, of course we're keeping her. And you know me and animals, y'all, I love them so much, especially baby ones. I can't resist your sweet little face. No, I can't. I love you so much. You're so cute. Oh my goodness. I just love this kitten so much. She's gonna, yes, you're gonna be with us forever, aren't you? Yes. As long as you're a good girl. Yes, you're a good girl. Yes. And she's a girl, and she's so pretty, aren't you? She keeps meowing. She agrees. Every time I say you're pretty, you meow. You're so great. Yes. Anyways, y'all, so yes, that's the story of Story. And I'm so happy we have you. Yes, I am. So one last good look of that cute little face. Yes, you're so cute. How'd you get so cute? You love the camera, don't you? You have pretty green eyes. You have pretty green eyes. Yes. Oh, we love you so much. Yes, we do. Hey y'all, right now I am just making some chocolate chip cookies, and seriously y'all, I found the world's best chocolate chip cookies, and I looked and looked for chocolate chip cookies and like trying to find a good recipe, and I finally found the best recipe. So I'm super excited. I've already made these like a few times and they're like so good. I got this recipe off of the Clean and Delicious channel. I got them off of the Clean and Delicious channel on YouTube, and she has a whole bunch of good recipes on there. Everything that I've tried so far is absolutely amazing, so go check her out. There's amazing recipes on there. But I'm making her chocolate chip cookies, and I also made some cupcakes, It's one of my friend's birthday today, tomorrow. So I'm just making a whole bunch of stuff for tomorrow. So it's gonna be super fun. I got vanilla, they're gluten-free, dairy-free cupcakes, and I made a chocolate frosting. So vanilla cupcakes with chocolate frosting and around in gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. And y'all would never notice that these cookies were dairy-free and gluten-free. They are so good. Like when I ate them, I'm like, no way that these cookies are delicious. So yeah, all right, let's get started making these cookies. The first thing it calls for is 1 cup of almond butter, but I like to do half a cup of almond butter and half a cup of peanut butter. That way I'm not using so much of my almond butter because this is more expensive. And they still turn out amazing. You would never notice that you did peanut butter instead of almond butter. Next is 3/4 of a cup of sugar. You can use any sugar of your preference. I like to use coconut sugar though. Next, a teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of vanilla. I like a little bit of extra vanilla. Now I'm just gonna drizzle some molasses over the top. I don't really have a measurement for this. I am such the just wing it type of person. So yeah. I mean, I like measure stuff, but I kind of like don't. That's kind of just me. Just 1 egg. Lastly, half a cup of chocolate chips. And they are so good. Okay, this is looking really good. And it's definitely a thicker type of cookie dough. Next, I'm going to preheat my oven to 350. And they're gonna be baking in there for about 10 to 12 minutes. It usually is about closer to 12, but I like to just set my timer for like 10 minutes. That way I'm not getting too close of possibly overcooking them. So yeah, I'm gonna get a cookie sheet and, oh, it's already out. Oops, it's right here. All right.